If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still do certain things that seem ordinary, you may be healthier than you think. You may be among the rare few whose bodies and minds are aging in strength, not in weakness. What if your ability to carry groceries, balance on one foot, or get down on the floor and back up again could predict how long and how well you'll live? This video is going to walk you through 10 powerful signs that reveal your body is still strong, your mind is still sharp, and your independence is still intact. These aren't extreme fitness tests. They're everyday movements that speak volumes about your longevity. And here's the thing, number 10 might be the most important of all. It's the one that determines whether your golden years will be just getting by or truly living with joy, clarity, and peace. Most people overlook it, but you won't after today. So before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath, clear your mind, and open your heart. This isn't just another health video, it's a mirror, a way to see how far you've come, and a glimpse of the powerful, resilient spirit that still lives within you. Let's find out if you're one of the rare gems destined not just to live long, but to live well. Let's start with something simple, yet incredibly powerful. When was the last time you stood up from a chair without using your hands? It might seem like a small, everyday movement, but did you know that this one action is one of the strongest indicators of how well your body is aging? From a health expert's perspective, your ability to rise from a chair without pushing off with your hands reflects much more than leg strength. It shows your core stability, your balance, and the muscle integrity of your lower body. 3 things that directly impact how long and how independently you live. Research has shown that seniors who can do this with ease are far less likely to experience falls, injuries, or mobility issues. In fact, a 2020 study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that individuals who maintained this ability into their 70s had up to a 40% lower risk of functional decline over the next 10 years. But here's the best part. You can improve this ability at any age. You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Just a few minutes each day of simple movements like sit-to stands, leg lifts, or wall squats can rebuild the strength needed to stand up with confidence. Doing 3 sets of 10 reps a day in the comfort of your own living room can make a measurable difference in a matter of weeks. Next time you get up from your chair, pay attention. Are you leaning forward? Are your hands doing the work your legs used to do? If so, that's your body whispering, let's get stronger. And if you're already rising with ease, celebrate that. It's a quiet but powerful sign that your body is still working with you, not against you. Keep it up, you're on the right path. Now let's talk about something you do every single day, but probably don't give much thought to: walking. Not just walking from your living room to the kitchen, but walking at a brisk, steady pace without getting winded. If that still feels easy for you, you might be doing far better than most people your age, and you may be adding years to your life without even realizing it. Scientifically, your walking speed says a lot about what's going on inside your body. According to researchers at the University of Pittsburgh and the National Institute on Aging, walking speed is one of the strongest predictors of lifespan. Why? Because to walk briskly, your heart must pump efficiently, your lungs must deliver oxygen properly, and your muscles must have enough endurance to keep going. It's a full-body activity that quietly reflects the health of your cardiovascular system, respiratory function, and muscle strength. Studies have shown that people in their 70s who maintain a walking speed of around 3 feet per second, about 2.5 miles per hour, are far less likely to experience disability, hospitalization, or premature death. In fact, even small improvements in walking speed can lead to a 1,020% increase in survival rates over the next decade. So how can you improve your walking pace and keep it up? You don't need a treadmill or a track. Start by going for a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood. Each time, try to increase your pace just slightly. Imagine you're catching a bus or walking to make it through a closing elevator door. Focus on good posture, head up, shoulders back, arms swinging naturally. Breathing should be steady, but not strained. If you feel winded or slow, don't worry, your body can improve. Walk daily. Park a little farther from the store. Take the stairs when you can. Even adding 1,000 steps a day, just half a mile, can improve heart function and reduce inflammation. Walking isn't just exercise, it's freedom. It keeps you active, independent, and mentally sharp. If you can still walk briskly without stopping, take that as a sign that your body still has vitality, rhythm, and strength. And if not, it's never too late to start moving again. Every step counts toward a longer, healthier life. Here's a quick question. Can you balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds? It may sound easy, but this simple test can reveal a lot about your current health, and even your future. Balance is one of those things we rarely think about until it starts to fade. But if you're over 50 and can still stand steady on one foot without wobbling, you're sending a powerful message to your brain, your body, and your future. I've still got it. Let's look at the science behind it. Good balance depends on multiple systems working together: your nervous system, muscles, inner ear, vision, and even your reflexes. According to a 2020 study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, people over 60 who could hold a one-legged stance for 10 seconds or more had a significantly lower risk of death over the next 7 years. That's because poor balance is often linked to a decline in coordination, core strength, and even early signs of neurological issues. It's also a key predictor of fall risk, which is one of the leading causes of injury and hospitalization in older adults. But the good news, balance is trainable, just like any other skill. Start with simple exercises. Stand near a counter or a sturdy chair and lift one foot an inch off the floor. Hold for as long as you can. Do this a few times a day. You can also try heel-to-toe walking, side leg lifts, or shifting your weight gently from side to side. These moves help strengthen your ankles, hips, and core, all essential for balance. Now here's what I want you to do. Stand up, find a stable surface nearby, and try the 10-second balance test. Time yourself. Can you hold it for 10 seconds? 15, maybe even 30. If you're proud of your result, or surprised by it, go ahead and share your number in the comments. I'll be reading them, and we can break down together what your balance time says about your current health and where you might want to improve. Remember, balance isn't just about preventing falls, it's about moving through life with confidence, strength, and independence. And if you're still steady, that's something to celebrate. Let's take that first step, literally, right now. Let me ask you something personal, but important. Can you still get down on the floor and stand back up without help? If the answer is yes, that's not just impressive, it's a strong, science-backed sign that your body is still aging well. And if it's been a while since you tried, now might be the perfect time to gently test yourself. Because this one movement could say more about your long-term health than you think. From a medical standpoint, the ability to get down and back up off the floor requires a combination of flexibility, joint mobility, muscle strength, and coordination. According to a study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, adults who could rise from the floor with little or no assistance had a much lower risk of mortality over the next 6 years. Why? Because this movement tests your entire body's resilience, not just one muscle group. It shows how well your brain and muscles are still working together. The truth is, many people stop using certain movements simply out of habit or fear. But the moment we avoid getting on the floor, we begin to lose that range of motion. Over time, that can lead to stiffness, imbalance, and even fear of falling. And fear itself. That's the first step toward losing independence. So how can you keep this ability, or get it back? Start small. Practice slow squats, kneeling on a soft surface, or lowering yourself gently with the support of a chair or couch nearby. Then work on standing up without grabbing onto anything. The more you repeat it, the more your body will remember how to move with strength and grace. And if you're still with me, still watching this video, it means you care deeply about your health. So here's my encouragement. Don't miss the next important video that could help you stay independent, mobile, and strong. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll always be first in line when new health insights are released. Because staying healthy in your 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing small things consistently. And this one simple movement, it might just be one of the most important. Let's talk about something most of us do without a second thought: carrying a bag of groceries. It sounds simple, right? But if you're over 50 and can still carry a full grocery bag without struggling, you may be stronger and healthier than you realize. From a scientific perspective, being able to lift and carry objects like groceries requires a combination of grip strength, upper body endurance, core stability, and coordination. According to research published in the Journal of Gerontology, grip strength is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. Why? Because it reflects the overall condition of your muscles and nervous system. People with stronger grips tend to have better heart health, faster recovery from illness, and lower risk of falls. But it's not just about your hands. Carrying a bag also engages your shoulders, arms, back, and core, which are critical to staying mobile and independent. If these muscles weaken, you may begin to notice it first in small ways, shifting bags from hand to hand, asking for help more often, or avoiding lifting things altogether. These little moments can sneak up on you, but they're also opportunities to act. So how can you stay strong or rebuild your strength? You don't need a gym. Start with what you have at home. Try lifting a milk jug in each hand and holding it for 30 seconds. Do simple exercises like bicep curls with soup cans, push-ups against the kitchen counter, or shoulder rolls. Even squeezing a tennis ball for a few minutes a day can improve grip strength over time. Carrying your groceries with ease is more than a convenience. It's a sign of freedom. It means you can take care of yourself, run errands on your own, and stay active in your daily life. That's what real health looks like, not just living longer, but living stronger. So the next time you unload groceries from your car, pay attention to how you feel. If you're doing it with confidence and control, that's something to be proud of. It's not just a chore, it's a quiet victory for your body and your future. Let's take a moment to think about something most of us encounter every day: a flight of stairs. Do you take them with confidence, or do you find yourself hesitating, maybe even avoiding them altogether? If you're over 50 and can still climb a full set of stairs without stopping to catch your breath, you're doing something very right. This everyday action is more than a habit. It's one of the clearest signs of a strong, healthy, and resilient body. From a scientific perspective, climbing stairs is one of the most comprehensive physical activities we can do in daily life. It engages your heart, lungs, legs, core muscles, and balance systems all at once. According to a study published in the European Heart Journal, people who can climb 4 flights of stairs in under a minute without stopping have a significantly lower risk of heart disease and early death. That's because this activity reflects real-world strength and cardiovascular endurance, far beyond what a treadmill test might show. Stair climbing also reveals how your body responds to stress. If you're able to walk up without pausing or gasping for air, your heart is pumping efficiently, your lungs are delivering oxygen well, and your muscles have endurance. On the other hand, if you start feeling winded or wobbly, it could be a sign that your body needs more movement and conditioning. So, how can you improve stair climbing ability or maintain it as you age? Start by taking the stairs whenever possible, even if it's just 1 flight. Use handrails if needed for safety, and focus on steady, even steps. Strengthen your legs with exercises like step-ups, wall sits, and gentle lunges. Build endurance by taking daily walks and gradually increasing your speed and distance. Climbing stairs might feel like a small accomplishment, but it's actually a huge win for your health. It means your body is still strong, your heart is working efficiently, and your energy levels are supporting your independence. Next time you face a staircase, don't see it as a challenge, see it as proof that you're still moving forward, one step at a time, with strength and purpose. Let's shift gears for a moment, from the body to the mind. Because while strong legs and steady balance help you move through life, a sharp memory is what helps you stay connected to it. Think about this. Can you remember what you had for breakfast yesterday? Or a recent conversation with a friend? Scientifically speaking, cognitive health, your ability to think clearly, remember details, and stay mentally alert, is one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging. According to the Alzheimer's Association, around 1 in 9 Americans over 65 is living with Alzheimer's disease, and millions more experience some form of memory loss. But here's the hopeful news. Not all memory decline is inevitable. In fact, researchers at Harvard Medical School have shown that lifestyle choices, like staying active, getting enough sleep, and challenging your brain, can significantly slow cognitive aging and even improve mental clarity. When you remember recent events, follow conversations, recall names, or solve problems easily, that's a sign your brain's communication pathways are still strong. It means your neurons are firing efficiently, your circulation is supporting brain health, and your daily habits are keeping your mental muscles active. But like any other muscle in your body, your brain needs regular exercise to stay in shape. So how can you support your memory and mental sharpness as you age? First, keep your brain engaged with activities that challenge your thinking, crosswords, puzzles, reading, or even learning something new, like a language or a musical instrument. Second, stay socially connected. People who interact regularly with family and friends have lower rates of cognitive decline. Third, move your body. Regular physical activity, like walking just 30 minutes a day, boosts blood flow to the brain and supports memory function. Another key factor, quality sleep. During deep sleep, your brain clears out toxins and consolidates memories. Aim for 78 hours of sleep each night in a cool, dark room, and try to keep a consistent bedtime. If you ever feel like your memory isn't what it used to be, don't panic. Start small. Make a list. Talk about your day with someone. Keep a journal. Each of these activities helps reinforce memory through repetition and reflection. Mental clarity is more than just remembering names or appointments. It's about staying independent, making sound decisions, and enjoying life fully. If your mind still feels sharp, treasure it. And if you feel like you've slowed down a bit, there's so much you can still do to strengthen your brain. After all, a healthy mind isn't just about living longer. It's about living with purpose, awareness, and joy. If you're over 50 and still waking up feeling rested, refreshed, and ready to start the day, that's not just luck. It's one of the strongest signs that your body is still functioning well, and it plays a much bigger role in your long-term health than you might think. From a scientific standpoint, sleep is your body's time to repair, reset, and recharge. According to the National Sleep Foundation, adults over 50 still need 78 hours of quality sleep each night. During deep sleep, your brain removes toxins, your muscles repair tissue, and your heart rate and blood pressure regulate, helping reduce your risk of stroke, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. In fact, a study from the University of California, Berkeley, found that seniors who consistently sleep well have better memory, stronger immune systems, and longer life expectancy than those who don't. Unfortunately, many older adults accept poor sleep as just part of getting older, but it doesn't have to be that way. Waking up tired, groggy, or needing frequent naps might actually be a sign of something deeper, like sleep apnea, poor circulation, or hormone imbalances. The good news: there's a lot you can do to improve your sleep, often without medication. Start by creating a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Stick to a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends. Limit caffeine after 2 p.m. and turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Instead, try reading, taking a warm shower, or practicing light stretches to wind down. If you wake up during the night, avoid checking the clock or reaching for your phone. Focus on breathing deeply and relaxing your body. Getting restful sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It affects your energy, your focus, your mood, and even your ability to fight off illness. If you're still sleeping well, count it as a powerful sign that your body is aging with strength and grace. And if not, it's never too late to improve your nighttime routine. Better sleep means better days and a longer, healthier life. Let's take a moment to talk about something that's often overlooked, but absolutely essential: your ability to manage your day independently. Can you still plan your schedule, handle daily chores, pay your bills, and organize your time without relying on others? If so, you're not just maintaining your lifestyle, you're showing one of the clearest signs of strong cognitive health, emotional balance, and aging success. From a medical and psychological standpoint, the ability to function independently in daily life involves multiple systems working together. It requires memory, problem-solving, emotional regulation, and physical coordination. According to the National Institute on Aging, individuals who can manage personal affairs, like cooking, cleaning, scheduling appointments, or taking medications on time, are far more likely to remain in good health and avoid premature institutional care. In fact, the loss of independence is often the first sign of underlying health decline, both mental and physical. But independence is more than just performing tasks. It also speaks to your sense of confidence, control, and purpose. When you can set goals, make decisions, and adapt your day without external help, it gives you a sense of dignity and fulfillment that no medication or supplement can offer. It also reduces stress, strengthens your immune system, and even lowers your risk of depression and anxiety. So, how can you maintain or improve this kind of daily independence as you age? Start by staying mentally organized. Keep a written calendar, use a daily checklist, and break larger tasks into smaller steps. Keep your environment clutter-free and well-lit to reduce the risk of accidents or confusion. Stay engaged with technology. Learn how to use apps or reminders on your smartphone to track appointments and medications. These tools aren't just for young people. They're here to support you in staying sharp and self-reliant. Also, don't underestimate the power of routine. Having a structured day helps your brain stay focused and gives your body a rhythm that supports energy and motivation. Wake up and go to bed at the same time. Plan meals, walks, and rest periods. You don't have to live by the clock, but a consistent routine creates security and stability. And remember, asking for occasional help doesn't mean you've lost your independence. It means you're wise enough to take care of yourself. The goal isn't to do everything alone, but to remain in charge of your choices and your life. If you're still handling your daily life with clarity, order, and confidence, celebrate that. It's a quiet superpower. And if you feel like you're slipping, take that as a cue to invest in small habits that restore your rhythm. Because independence isn't just a stage of life, it's a skill you can nurture. And holding onto it means holding onto freedom, joy, and the life you love. Now we've come to the final sign, and in many ways, the most important one of all. If you're over 50 and still maintain meaningful relationships and emotional connection with others, you've unlocked something far greater than physical health. You've tapped into the very heart of what it means to age well. More than strong legs or sharp memory, this one ability has the greatest impact on your happiness, your longevity, and your overall well-being. Human connection isn't just a luxury, it's a biological need. According to a decades-long study from Harvard University, people who maintain deep, meaningful relationships in their later years live longer. experience less chronic illness, and report greater life satisfaction than those who are socially isolated. In fact, loneliness has been shown to be as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And here in the US, over 40% of seniors report feeling lonely on a regular basis. But those who stay connected through friendship, family, faith, or community experience lower stress levels, stronger immune function, and slower cognitive decline. Emotional connection helps regulate your body's stress hormone cortisol, improves heart health, and even boosts the body's ability to fight off infection. Simply put, a warm conversation, a shared meal, or a kind phone call is medicine for the soul and for the body. So how can you nurture this vital area of health? First, stay in touch. Call a friend, send a message, invite someone for coffee. These small efforts create lasting impact. Join a local class, attend church, volunteer, or get involved in a group that shares your interests. Not only will you meet new people, but you'll also find purpose, and purpose is fuel for the human spirit. If mobility is limited, lean into technology. Use FaceTime, Zoom, or social media to stay in contact with loved ones. Share photos, tell stories, laugh together, even if it's through a screen. Emotional intimacy doesn't always require physical presence. What matters most is the feeling of being seen, heard, and valued. It's also important to express appreciation. Tell the people in your life that you love them. Write letters. Remember birthdays. These gestures deepen connection and remind others that they matter, and that you do too. This sign, your ability to give and receive love, isn't measured by tests or tracked by fitness watches, but it's the foundation for a rich, fulfilling, joyful life. If your heart is open, if your relationships are strong, and if you feel connected to those around you, you've already achieved one of the greatest victories of aging. So, keep reaching out, keep showing up, because the love you give and receive is the legacy that lasts, and the secret to a truly happy, healthy life. As we come to the end of this journey, take a moment to reflect. How many of these 10 signs do you see in yourself? If you recognized even a few, you're already doing better than you think. These aren't just physical abilities, they're powerful indicators that your body and mind are still working in harmony. They reveal that your strength, your balance, your memory, and your emotional health are still intact. And that means one thing: you're not just aging, you're thriving. But if some of these signs were missing for you, don't panic. This isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. Every single one of these abilities, whether it's getting up from the floor, walking with confidence, or building deeper relationships, can be improved. Your body is incredibly adaptable. And the good news is that it's never too late. Whether you're 55 or 85, small daily actions can rebuild strength, sharpen your mind, and bring light back into your relationships. Now, here's the truth: most people avoid aging without strength. Clarity or connection can lead to isolation, fear, and loss of independence. That's the reality many seniors face, not because they didn't care, but because they didn't act in time. Don't wait. Don't let the years quietly take what you still have control over. You have a choice, right now, to move, to connect, to grow, to thrive. So I challenge you, take one thing from this video and apply it today. Stand up from that chair without your hands. Call an old friend. Go for that walk. Hold your balance for 10 seconds. You're not done yet. You're just getting started. And your best years, they don't have to be behind you. They can be right in front of you.